You know, I remember hearing that the first time. A cat from Canada, Colin James, and his little big band, they were just a house rocking band, covered that tune. Man, that was one of my favorite songs that I got to learn later in life that Mr. David Brewer, our own from Seattle, Washington.
I sure enjoyed him when he was on our show.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's been traveling in Europe and all parts in between doing his thing. You know, he's one of those guys that got turned up by American audiences, and you know, now he just does it really exclusively tours Europe and Asia, and goes home. Really doesn't. He hangs out with his daughter Rachel Maker, who has got a big music thing going on, and it's kind of sits in the background before
One of the things I know about him is you don't want to piss him off. So just saying.
No, David has a unique way of letting you know. By God, if you there is a line going across. Actually, you did like it to me about 19 years ago, and I've always seen others with well, our special guest from Portland, Oregon, Mr. Kevin Selfe. How are you, Kevin?
I'm great, dude. How you doing?
Oh, doing good, man. It's been a long time since we've had you officially on the show.
It's been 3 or 4 years, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. We had you up at the old show, and well, I tell you what, it's a real honor to have you here. As a fan of your music, it just keeps getting better and better. You're celebrating a brand new CD, Long Walk Home, with a new label.
Yes, new label.
Delta Groove recording artist, Mr. Kevin Selfe. Everybody put your hands together for him. It's been a long time coming ahead.
Yeah, you know, we started recording that CD in June of 2011. So, and we recorded it at Jimmy Duct's studio, Jimmy's my and Alan and Jimmy and I went in and recorded all the tracks in like 3 days. Went in, you know, like one take, no overdubs, just everything. And then we started putting the horns in, and keyboards and harmonica, and we had, let's see, who all do we have on it? We've got the horn section of Joe McCarthy and Brad Ulrich and Chris Mercer. And Chris Mercer is one who used to play with John Mayall. And he's on Freddie King's Burglar album, he wrote a lot of the charts. And then we also have Doug James on there who plays with Jimmy Vaughn now, who's in Roomful of Blues. We have Gene Taylor, who is in the Blasters and the Thunderbirds, and who's also in Can't Heat, got him on it. Steve Caron, who's one of our guys from Portland, and Deborah Weinberg. And also Mitch Cashmore, who was in War. And a lot of those guys, just as a side note, are going to be playing with us at Highway 99 on Saturday night. We're having a big CD release party for this release, and we're going to have the horn section and Mitch and keys, and it's just going to be a big party. So it's this Saturday down there. But yeah, what happened was we recorded all this music and we got everything together. We're all excited. And we knew it was good, and we wanted to take our time. We wanted to find the right home for it. So we kind of were shopping it around and being really patient. And you know, the record industry is not what it used to be. It really isn't, you know. And everybody has to be really creative and have their own angle. And people, you know, the labels aren't signing new artists these days. You know, like Alligator and Delta Groove and Blind Pig. It's really hard to get their attention. And we were finally able to get Randy's ear. And we kept bugging him, and it was, you know, it took about, I don't know, 8 months of, you know, just kind of bugging him. And he finally saw us at the Waterfront Blues Festival last year, and he said, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." And so it just came out officially 2 weeks ago, and very, very excited.
You're already charting.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's great. We showed up this week. It was I think it was number 12 on the Roots music chart. Which is great. I mean, I never thought I would see my name. Like, I'm right in between Buddy Guy and Joe Bonamassa and John Lee Hooker Jr. And so it's crazy to kind of see my name amongst all those guys, and it's a real testament to all the guys in the band, especially Alan and Jimmy, who worked really, really hard to make all this happen. They've been with me for the last, you know, Alan's been with me for almost 6 years now, and Jimmy's been with me the last couple years, and those guys make it so much fun to create music and to play music live. and to record. And you know, I know I get a lot of the credit being the front man, but I really couldn't do it without my band. You know, those guys have been great.
Well, welcome to Tacoma, Washington. It's so good to have you here. Now, for those at home, how do we find your music online?
The best place I would go is go to my website, which is Kevin Selfe, and Selfe is spelled with an E, and it's KEVINSELFE.com. And there's instructions there. You can either buy it from me direct, or you can go to the Delta Group website, or you can get it on iTunes or Amazon, and you know, lots of different places. But go to my website first, and I've got all the instructions on how to get your very own copy.
Well, very good. Well, we have our own copy right here.
Yeah, we finally got it.
Well, I'm going to turn the spotlight to you, my friend. It's what we do every Monday night. We provide live blues on the radio, and that's our gig. And it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to have some of the best artists today performing. And tonight's no different. Boy, Kevin Selfe and Alan Markel on bass, and it's so good to have you guys here. So with that,
thank you.
Turn it to you.
All right, we're gonna do a little song here, and it's just the two of us. We're kind of making it a little intimate. This is a great setting. Let me tell you, if you guys have never, those listening, you haven't been down here, this is really neat to do a live radio show in front of an audience. Most of the time, we're kind of cooped up in this little tiny room with no windows, and this is great. I mean, this is you guys have got a great thing going. So we're gonna do a little song here. It's the first track on the CD, and this one is called Duct Tape on My Soul.
I got duct tape on my soul. Just like my shoe, I got duct tape on my soul. Years of living the blues have taken my big toe. Trying to pull myself together and walking down this road. Pull myself together, keep walking down this road. One foot in front of the other is the only way I know. You gotta use what you got, I'll wind up in the ground. You gotta use what you got, I'll wind up in the ground. If you count up yourself, this world will put you down. have taken a mighty big toll.